What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trinity Wolf, and welcome to the first hero deck profile of 2024. Now, of course, this is a brand new format, so this might not be maybe the perfect deck as of now, but of course, you have to start the year off with something, you know. I had to put something together for you guys for this deck and what I'm going to go into it. So today, we're going to be going over the best way to probably just go into this format with heroes right now with this deck profile. But yeah, that's pretty much all the news I have for you guys. So if you are new to the channel, please destroy that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload and when we do live streams and stuff, and also hit the likes button for me. Really appreciate you guys. And also, we have hit 1,600 subscribers, so just gotta clap that up for you guys. So you guys are already understanding from the last video that I want to hit 5K this year, or maybe even beyond. We can go even further than that, but that's all up to you guys. So I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys give me. Maybe we'll do a live stream, maybe Sunday, whenever the day this video comes out. Might just decide to do it or not. But yeah, guys, that's all I have. So without further ado, let's get into this deck profile. All right, you guys. So starting off, of course, it's gonna be 3 copies of Vision Hero HEROS. Obviously, you gotta always see this card. And then, of course, next we're gonna be doing 3 copies Elemental Hero Stratos. I think it's always just best to always just play 3 of this just for consistency reasons, and due to the fact that this is basically always our best monster to summon with Hero Live. So just maxing out the number of copies you have is always just the best way to go. And then, of course, 2 copies of Shadow Mist. I'm seeing people are starting to play this at 1, but I just disagree with that completely. I mean, not every game you have is going to be a blowout. There's going to be times where you're in a grind game and you need that second Shadow Mist in order to be able to search another hero monster, or just due to the fact that you'll have the other copy in order to give you mass change if you need be, and then the following turn dump a Shadow Mist to get a search off. And yeah, I think 1 copy of Shadow Mist is a complete mistake, so please play 2 copies of Shadow Mist. And of course, 1 copy of Liquid Soldier. Never been a reason to play more than just the 1. We really only ever need him to resolve once, and then even if it is, you know, turns later, you always can just Miracle Fusion him, and then obviously use his effect yet once again. And then of course we got the 1 Elemental Hero Neos, and then 1 copy of Elemental Hero Spirit Neos. Now this is also another reason to give yourself Polymerization, but I like to play the Trap card in this deck. And also, if your opponent for some reason negates Infernal Rage, this will still allow you to add the favorite contact just in case. So I love Spirit of Neos, and also the battle phase effect in order to protect yourself from being OTK'd, and the fact he can't be destroyed by battle is pretty amazing. And then of course for Destiny Heroes, we got the 1 Plasma with double Malicious, and then we've got 2 copies of Vion, of course, and then 1 Increase. I'll never play more than 1 Increase. I just cannot stand seeing this card at all. I'd rather just deal with it if I see it. So always 1 copy of Increase. And then our last Destiny Hero Denier. I'm considering just putting Dark Angel into the side deck, considering with the new format, we can't play Rivalry of the Warlords at 3, so not being able to see it. But that doesn't mean Dark Angel's not going to be in the deck still, so he's going to be in the side deck. And then also I had 1 comment saying like, hey, have you tried Dark Angel with you know, Spellbound? And I'm like, I replied, I don't have Spellbound, so eventually I will try that combo out to see how much better Spellbound is with against Rivalry, but we'll see. And then of course the last card for our heroes is 1 Crosskeeper. Just being able to special summon an E hero out of your hand is pretty good. Also with, you know, being able to special Spirit or Shadow Mist or even Stratos just for an extra surge. Alright, and that was it for our hero monsters. And crazy enough, the only hand traps I'm playing right now is double copies of Ash Blossom. Because mostly, it's mostly our spells and traps that are like our biggest disruption for our opponent. So I just don't like running into things like thrust or talents, because that's just kind of what people are starting to go with coming into this new format. So, and then on to our spells, like I was saying. Triple copies of Hero Lives, best opener for us to start with. Yes, we're paying half our life, but just getting to see any elements of hero that we want to see out on the field is the best thing. And then of course, for more consistency, one reinforcement of the army with a Foolish Burial. And then of course, triple copies of Fusion Destiny. This card literally just wins games after you activate it. It is just the powerhouse of this deck. Amazing, amazing card. Yeah, it kind of limits to all your E-Hero plays once you use it, but it still can just end games on its own. And then of course, also what we would play triple of, triple copies of Match Change. Microcosmos is still a very good thing to have. Also, just being able to dodge any kind of targeting effects on the appropriate attributed hero monsters we have. But it's mostly to get Dark Law out. There's a lot of decks that can't even just deal with a shifter type effect for right now. So I think we need to see Match Change at 3 just in order to get Dark Law out onto the field as quick as possible. Then of course, double Polymerization with Miracle Fusion. And then another good one is triple Book of Eclipse. Like, if you guys haven't seen why I'm saying you need to main deck this at 3 right now, this is the time to play 3 Book of Eclipse. Not only do you get to just dodge targeting effects for yourself, dodging Nibiru, the Primal Being, just being able to flip over your opponent's board also is just the hugest thing. And and even with their cards being face down, heroes can still destroy the opponent, and it's just an amazing card. Yeah, sure, you can lose to Ash or some kind of negate, but even if it's a negate on field, chaining Eclipse with things like Forbidden Droplet is just absolutely amazing. I'd play the 3rd copy, but I didn't want the deck to be too big because it's already like 46. So our next one is Called by the Grave, just to stop those annoying pesky hand traps and get rid of any kind of problematic card that's in our opponent's graveyard. But that was it for our spells. And then for our traps, it's just double Imperm with the Protection of the Elements counter trap. I absolutely love this card. There is just so many powerful spells and traps running around in the game today, to where it's just like we don't have an Omni negate, you guys, so we got to be able to at least stop something, and the fact that your Elemental Hero Fusion or even just body comes back during the end phase. I like to banish Sunrise with this, just so you have a boss monster returning back to the field. Is pretty strong. And it's just like I said before, guys, too many powerful spells and traps running around right now. And then of course, to top it off, we've got the Favorite Contact. And then because this card is very limited now, there's really no reason not to just be running the 1 in your deck. I think it'd be kind of silly just to be side decking this card for what? So you might as well just main it. You know what I'm saying? If you see it, you see it. And and then if it's not a game that it comes up in, easy card to side out. So playing the deck at I believe 46 the last time I counted it. If you guys don't feel like playing the Rivalry of the Warlords anymore, you can just cut it out and have a 45 card deck. So that was it for our main deck, you guys. Funny enough, my extra deck currently is only at 14 because the 15th card I'm gonna play actually has not come in yet. But of course, for our links, double Cross Crusader, 1 Infernal Divisor, 1 Wonder Driver, and 1 Dread Decimator. And obviously I don't have it, but my 6th Link monster, it was supposed to come in the mail sometime today, but I didn't want to wait on this video. I'm actually considering playing an SP Little Knight, just due to the fact that it's just a crazy powerful card. And also, if your turn does kind of get stopped to where you can't really do anything, at least if you have 2 bodies to where you're not locked, you can make an SP Little Knight for that continuing disruption to being able to banish your opponent's cards. And if you really needed to get rid of the SP Little Knight, because she is a warrior, you can literally use a hero monster and SP Little Knight to link into Cross Crusader in order to combo that way, because Cross Crusader only requires warrior monsters. So if you really wanted to get rid of the SP Little Knight, you can. But obviously with our deck, we do get locked into heroes. pretty easily, but it's literally just one of those like backup cards, or just, you know, if you didn't get locked, just to flex, just to bring out an SP Little Knight, or, you know, just doing other crazy stuff. But SP Little Knight is basically just the backup card for the deck, in my opinion. So I'm going to try it out, see how it works, but that's what would be there if she would have came in the mail. But onto our fusions. 1 Sunrise, 1 Infernal Rage. You just have to play these cards. These two synchronize together just so well. Adding the favorite contact, tag out, get the Sunrise for your Miracle Fusion. Absolutely just insane. I've never really ever had to fusion summon Sunrise originally by itself anymore. I always just get to cheat it out with Infernal Rage. But that's not it for our E-Heroes, of course. So there's obviously the 1 Escurito. Being able to use Liquid Soldier, being able to let us use Liquid Soldier under Fusion Destiny is pretty good, because, you know, you get to draw 2 cards, to discard a card, and then also having a dark target on the field in order to continue for the OTK, or just another target for mass change when you go into the battle phase to be able to attack. Escurito is pretty good for that. And then, of course, we got the 1 Shining Neo Swingman with Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. So that was it for the E-Heroes of the deck. And we've got the Masked Heroes with double Dark Claw, 1 Blast. Yeah, it's pretty much self-explanatory. Dodge effects with Blast, dodge stuff with Dark Claw, sitting under a Microcosmos, getting rid of spells and traps, being able to just return, you know, once per turn field spells back up to their hand, or getting rid of a once per turn continuous spell. Pretty broken. Then, of course, to wrap it up, we've got the 1 Destiny Hero, Phoenix Enforcer. Alright, you guys, so that was it. So I'm going to try this deck out for the new format. And for this Yu-Gi-Oh! Day that I tried to record for my locals, I actually didn't play Heroes today just because I wanted to try out another deck. So Vanquish Souls is probably another deck that I'm going to be playing for this format, considering how absolutely insane the deck is. Due to the fact that, like, Fenrir's didn't get hit, deck didn't get touched, and it's just very powerful being able to play Shifter, being able to stop so many powerful decks of the format. But yeah, anyway, you guys, if you guys like this deck profile, or, you know, let me know down in the comments section below if you're gonna play it just like this, because I don't know, I always played this deck in weird ways instead of just like your standard hero build, and it always does just so well. So let me know down in the comments if you play it just like me, or maybe let me know of your spice or something I should even try out. But this is going to be your boy Trinity Wolf signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video.